it used to, hello everybody. Okay, let's see if this works. Sorry, we're just figuring out tech things. So I'm going to hit live on Facebook and hope this works. Amazing. Okay, it says we're live, so I'm just going to check. Facebook used to have our streaming key automatically connected. And it disconnects, not disconnects it. There's a toggle. Remember, I did this 2 weeks ago in the advanced settings. You have to go in and turn it on. It used to just come on automatically. So I think we're good.
It looks like they changed something again. And now to go live on a page, you have to have 100 followers at least.
Yeah. Okay, welcome everybody. Sorry about the little bit of a delay. I have to write myself an SOP because they changed the way they have things show up, and I forget they do that. So I have to write myself a little instructions. Okay, so today we are talking about creating clip art for your Google Sheet bingo cards. And this was a request from a few of our VIPs. We're looking forward to this. There's lots of different ways you can create clip art. Before I go in, I'm gonna just show you the document for today. So it's spreadsheetables.com/061724. And that just has some tips for you guys in there. And I'll be referring to that in a little bit. But yeah, so these bingo cards, I guess I should show you them before I dive in so that you know what in the heck we are talking about. Okay, so I'm going to share this and go over here. Okay, so you guys can see my screen okay, I hope. This one is a Valentine's Day bingo card. This is a bingo card generator that Andrea had created, and it is amazing. Because all you have to do is click this button and it generates all different bingo cards for you. So you have endless amount of cards that you can print. This is great for, those events that you have or kids activities, anything else. And you can create from one product, create so many different other products just based on the theme. There's different seasons, holidays, all sorts of things. So that's the Valentine's Day one. This one, for example, like Andrea and I had created ones to list on our own Spreadsheetables shop. This one is a summer beach theme. This one's a camping one. And there's different ways to get all of this clip art. It gets filled in. There is a hidden tab here, input data. So all of this gets inserted in here. There is 30 clip arts that you need, plus your bingo marker, your free space, and your heading. I don't think I'm going to get into these today because that is just like a whole separate thing because it would drag on for a couple hours. But today we're talking about getting the clip art to go in here for those 30 pieces that you need. So looking at this, these ones were created in Midjourney. But then some of these other ones were from Creative Fabrica. And if you guys go over to the doc, I talk about this in the document on the differences. So really quickly, we do like to create our own in AI because it gives us that flexibility, that creative freedom of creating what we are imagining or what we're envisioning. But then also it gives us a little bit more freedom. We can create it and use it. If you read through Midjourney's usage, when we create something in Midjourney, we own that image, so we get to use it freely. You definitely can go into, oh, there's my phone ringing. I have the craziest sound for my phone. So could you hear it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Could you? Anyway, so you can definitely go into platforms like Canva and Creative Fabrica to grab clip art, but I talk about that in this document. You can do it, but you have to be very careful and go in and read the licensing. So this first section, we're talking about why not use clip art from Canva. You definitely can. I phrase that in like a negative way. You can use it, but go and read the licensing. One reason I don't like it is because it has pro elements, and the pro elements are amazing, but you're not allowed to use them, which sucks. So then you get stuck with the free stuff, and the free stuff is kind of meh. And then also the pro stuff, because there's Canva creators there that are focused on, creating content for people to use. When they create clip art, they tend to create these awesome packages of clip art that look cohesive together. But again, you can't use those pro elements. That's unless you're selling, like, we're not talking about selling Canva templates today. We're talking about specifically Google Sheets. There is, like, you can use pro elements when you are transferring like that template file to other people. But today we're like talking about Google Sheets. So you can't use those pro elements. So that is a bummer. And those free elements don't tend to have those nice cohesive packages of clip arts that look good together for a bingo card. Creative Fabrica, it's a good choice. I like Creative Fabrica. You can find packs of clip art that would do for your bingo cards, and we have used it. Like this camping one, I believe, was Creative Fabrica. But we had to make some modifications to it because you can't just use, where was my document? You can't just use the clip art as is. And we were emailing back and forth with them about this because it's not like we were using one of the clip arts and like selling it on a mug. We're using multiple clip arts in a bingo card, but they wanted to see that each individual piece of clip art was modified, if that makes sense. Let me go back to it. So even though, so say this, like just this shovel alone and the matchstick and the mountain, these were all the pieces of clip art without the circle background. And you're putting all that clip art into a bingo card, which some would argue, well, now it's all in a bingo card. So I have created this design myself. But in talking with them, like through email, because their usage rights weren't super clear, and there's not a lot of people considering like Google Sheets as digital products to be selling these things. So it seems unclear. So if you're ever uncertain, go and email these companies. But when I talked to them, they wanted to see that we made some modifications. So we, changed some of we put backgrounds on them, and then obviously changed the colors and things like that, to make our own clip art. But so while I say that can be done, I don't know, I just found it like it's time consuming. Now you're adding like backgrounds and other things where AI, you can just go in and create what you want and use that freely. So those are kind of the differences. If you're uncertain, we've linked, here's Canva's licensing and Creative Fabrica's licensing. You can read those there. Midjourney. So again, we like it because you own the images. Even after the subscription expires, you're still allowed to use the clip art, which is great. I've linked two things here. This is their full terms of use, which can be pretty intense, but it's important to know. And then this first link covers if you're allowed to use the clip art for commercial use, and the answer is yes, but you can go and read about it there. I also like Midjourney because it has the gallery that you can browse and see what other people are creating and get some inspiration. You can look at what prompts people are using. And lastly, you can use ChatGPT for creating clip art. I know Andrea has done quite a bit in ChatGPT for that. And it works well because I know Midjourney, there is quite a bit of a cost to it, a monthly subscription. So you can use ChatGPT. It's great for like a base level, but if I was creating like a lot of bingo cards, I would definitely want to be over in Midjourney. ChatGPT is good, but it lacks the functionality that Midjourney has. And also, I haven't used it lately for images, but originally it was spitting out one image. I don't know if it still does that, where Midjourney spits out 4 different options, and you can choose from there to make modifications or run a new prompt. So that's one thing I found limiting too, is it just kind of creates one. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. We can actually test that. Why don't we do that right now and double check that? Create a popsicle clip art with a white background. So you have to make sure you're in ChatGPT 4 for this. This is ChatGPT O. So I'll see what it creates here. And it's going to take a minute. Yeah, so it just creates the 1. I suppose we could ask it to create 4 like Midjourney does. And if you haven't been in Midjourney, you'll see in a second what I'm talking about. Please create 4 options for me to review. We'll see if it does it. I don't think it will. Like, it might create 4 images, but it might actually be attached in 1 image. See, this one has like the download button, and then I can go ahead and take that into Canva and take off the background.
In the very beginning, when they first launched it, it used to be 4. They used to give 4 options, and then they went down to 2, and now they're giving only 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It probably takes a lot of data to run this on top of all the people using ChatGPT as well. So maybe that's why they might want to add like a upgraded package for it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it created 6, but it's as 1 image, which is fine. You can take this. This is like a good learning point for you guys right now, is if you want some consistency with ChatGPT, I would go ahead and like ask for a bunch of them all together, because now you have 6 like cohesive popsicles that you can use, and you would take it over to Canva and split these images. I feel like that's another day, Andrea, of like getting into modifying, because I think there's a whole lesson to that as well. So
Yeah.
we won't do that today. Okay. And then I just left a couple prompts to use. I tend to do like watercolor just because I find a lot of consistency with that style, because I guess AI is based on all the information out there, and watercolor, I guess, is a very, like, when you say watercolor, you have that vision and you kind of know what it looks like, where other types of graphics have so much variability to it. So if you're looking for something cohesive, it might be a little trickier. Icons are also something that are can have a lot of consistency to as well. So let's go. What should we do next? Go into Midjourney, maybe. So this is Midjourney. I guess I still have the beta. I don't know if everybody has that, but you had to create, I think, 1,000 images to be able to get their beta option. Otherwise, some people are still using like the Discord Midjourney option, where now it's all, you can use it all in Midjourney, which is handy. So I'm just going to show you this for now, again, just to keep this session from becoming several hours. So if you're in Midjourney, the first thing I would do is go into Explore. And there is 2 different options here. This section here is for writing your prompt in that you want, or you can search the gallery. So if I just type in Clipart, it's going to give me some stuff, and you can browse through this. And I don't know, like, say you like this image here, you can see what they're using for a prompt. I think people really overthink prompts, and a lot of them are so simple. This one's pretty simple. They have some added words to it, but okay, let's close this. I like this option too. So if we click on here, it has, you can scroll through all of this really quickly and see all these prompts. Like this one, simple vector art of a paintbrush, 1 color, white background, bold outline. That's as simple, as it gets. This is kind of fun. I'm getting distracted now.
I know, it's a really
Well,
rabbit hole.
yeah, and sometimes you can find somebody making a set. Let's see. Oh, these are 2 different people. So this is another icon, another person. Now this is how I would probably grab stuff. Let's go back into, I think we should decide on a theme. And I was in ChatGPT already this morning thinking about themes. if you want to come up with your ideas. So I said it's approaching summer. I would like to create a bingo card and create clip art for it. What theme should I do? And then I ended up telling it, I was like, oh, maybe we should do summer sports for the Summer Olympics. So it gave me lots of ideas. I think this theme would be really cool. So it did Summer Olympics and then like beach and ocean activities, summer picnic. So then it started like give me all sorts of ideas, which is cool. When I looked at Olympics, I felt like for today's session, it was going to take longer than usual because then I don't know. I think I got caught up in the technicality of like making sure that an Olympic rower looks like an Olympic rower and that kind of stuff. So I thought I'm going to stay away from that one today and just do something really fun. I liked the idea of, so it called it summer festivals. So having like Ferris wheel, cotton candy, carnival games, fireworks, concert stage, all of that. I had prompted it because I didn't realize it gave me all these other ideas. I prompted it to give me other themes and ideas. July 4th was a good one. Tropical paradise, summer fruits. Oh, we have a fruit one already, I think, in our shop. Outdoor games, Father's Day, Canada Day. Wasn't there an amusement park? Here it is. Yeah, amusement park, which is pretty much like the festival. I kind of like this theme. Hopefully you guys like it too. I think it's fun. So I'm going to start with the ice cream cone. So I'm going to go to explore. I'm going to type in ice cream cone. I'm going to just do clip art first. And so you can see some of the styles that are in here. This will be probably a sticker style. See how they added sticker white background? So sticker gives you like this edge and obviously makes it look like a sticker. When you're doing clip art, you want to mention white background so that it doesn't give you all sorts of clutter in the background. Other keywords you can mention are like vector clip art to get clip art. This one's like a black and white linear ice cream. Colorful ice cream, side view, flat, vector, line, white background. I feel like, I don't know if this one is going to be a repeatable design. I really like this, but I don't think it's going to be very repeatable because there's no, this is where I'm just talking out loud. This is where my head goes, is I love this look, but there's nothing in this prompt to give this specific design. It's a very generic prompt, if that makes sense to everybody. This one's a drawing. Let's see. Cartoon, animated, illustration. Yeah, so that's why I tend to stick with stuff that I know works unless I find something. You'll find prompts. What I'm looking for is like a prompt that has like an artist name in it. Those ones will tend to create more of a consistent theme. But then people get into like the legalities of like using somebody's inspiration or theme in their artwork, especially if it's like really representative of their artwork and it's very identifiable. So I tend to stay away from that as well. Okay. I'm just going to go and grab the prompt that I have on this document. So it's actually really basic. So we're going to just see what it comes up with. So this is watercolor. So we're going to say ice cream cone. Watercolor clip art isolated on a white background. So we're going to click to submit it. And when I do that, it's going to go over here. So you'll see one of two in the create option. See, this was me like playing around with rowers. And then, I don't know, I wasn't digging where that was going to go for now. I think it would have taken me longer than what today's session is going to. So you can see that it's working away. While it does that, oh, it's working. I might go back and start doing some other things. So I'll type in like cotton candy. Oh, I noticed the watercolor has like, it seems different. I haven't run watercolor clip art in a while.
Yeah, it does look different this
Doesn't
time.
it? Like almost like better in a way.
It's like on. It's almost like a on paper. It's like
Yeah,
less realistic and more watercolory.
yeah, it does. It's kind of cool. Oh, my cotton candy's like, I guess I better let it finish. It always looks, is it finished? It's an interesting cotton candy. Okay, watercolor, Ferris wheel. Okay, after I use a prompt, and I'm not going to fuss with the prompt too much, we're just going to roll with this. After I see that a prompt can generate like some consistent things, then another thing you can do for cohesiveness or consistency is add in what color theme that you want for this. And that is a way for it to look consistent. So instead of having, something that's green and purple and orange and blue and all the different colors, you can stick to a color theme. Like the Valentine's Day obviously was like pink and red, but we did like another one that was New Year's, and we did like black and gold, like a beigey, so that it looked consistent. Okay, so Ferris wheel.
That is cute.
So we can go ahead and download. This is just like the download button here for the ice cream cone. You can click all of these different buttons if you want to vary it. You can upscale it. If you just want to use the prompt, you can click it here and the prompt will paste itself up into here, and then you can edit from there. What color theme should we do? Kind of like this rainbow. I said not to do all sorts of colors, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of.
Oh, it's a carnival, or
I
amusement
know this.
are colorful. So I don't know.
Yeah.
There's not really a specific theme.
So
I guess it depends. Like for the cotton candy, for example, you could give a color. Like maybe a blue cotton candy.
yeah,
It just depends on what you're creating.
watercolor Ferris wheel. We could do bold, colorful, and see what happens for the Ferris wheel.
I like the ones that he gave over there.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I just wanted to see what would happen if I see this. I wonder if that one fits in better. Oops. And I'm going to click, see this, it says use text. If I click this, it easily puts it back up here, which is awesome. And then I'm just going to go through my list of items that I want. So watercolor popsicle. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. So we need like tickets, popcorn. I'm going to say pink tickets just to see what comes up. Popcorn. I'm going to say carnival popcorn to see what happens. What else do we have? Roller coaster. Oh, the tickets are going to get weird with the writing. We'll have to pick one with no writing. I'm surprised. I thought it was getting better with writing, pink tickets. With the word ticket. Let's see if it was supposed to get better with writing. I'm just going to see if it does it. Oh, look at the popcorn. That's kind of fun.
It is cute. Yeah, the watercolor. The watercolor, I noticed that if you don't specify, the colors or anything, it always gives you rainbows.
Yeah, true. I guess I usually specify color. That's why I find this so fun, but what else? Oh, a clown? I don't know. Let's see what a clown looks like. Oh, it did the ticket.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
While you do that, somebody asked, which subscription do you have for Midjourney?
Oh, what one do I have? That's a good question.
Yeah.
I have the standard plan.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 30 US a month.
Hello. It's my son.
Oh. The clown might get a little weird. I'm going to ask.
Oh, God.
Back to ChatGPT. Can you please give me a list of 30 Clipart ideas for amusement parks? I spelled it wrong, but it'll figure it out. Watermelon?
So we have all of that in our Clipart prompt generator.
Yes.
Prompt for the 30, asking for the 30 elements, and then even description if you want something more like realistic, if you don't want the weird clown in there. It gives you more something more detailed with descriptions and everything.
I forgot to take out the word ticket and put it in with the clown. Okay. I think people get the idea. Do I need to elaborate, or do you want to do like the Clipart prompt generator?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't know. People will have to let us know if they have more questions, but this is how I do it. I would just keep running that prompt. We did like a rainbow theme, but I would, for a lot of other themes, I would pick a color combination. So I would type in like the two colors that I want. So if it's like purple and orange, I would put that in there. That's how like this Valentine's Day one was done. So I would say pink ice cream cone, red heart, pink balloon, red strawberry. So I would have all of those colors specified. I wouldn't always say both colors. So if you're doing like purple and orange, I wouldn't always say purple and orange. Otherwise, it might actually make it both purple and orange, which might be weird. So you might want one purple and then the next prompt is going to be orange. So you can mix up your colors. But that's how we do it. So we go through. The clown is scary. So if you're making a lot of things, I don't dwell on this. Like, I don't think like, oh my God, this clown's not working out. I would just move on and find something else. I think in terms of like creating volume of products and getting them published, sometimes you have to be okay with like letting an idea go and moving on to something that does work, because I like things that like can be created very quickly. So that's why I find a prompt that works and then just, run it over and over again. I did it slower today because I'm talking, but you can see how easy it is now, where you can just say like use text, click it, change out the word, maybe change out the color, and run it really quickly. So it should take you just like a couple minutes to get 30 images. And then you're going to download them and put them into Canva, and you can just use the white background remover or the background remover. But the reason we want the background like removed here is it just makes it a lot easier in Canva to take out the background, because quite often when you ask for a white background, there'll be like maybe it's an off white or a beige background. These ones actually look like they're white, but yeah. So I would move on from this clown, or you could try like watercolor family friendly clown, happy. Oh, I'm going to take out bold, colorful. That might be causing the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Watercolor family friendly clown, happy. Oh, another thing you can do is like, instead of just the color, so say my theme is pink, instead of just saying pink, I could say like soft pink. And then every prompt I would make sure has that soft pink in it if that was my theme. So watercolor, carnival, popcorn. Ice cream cone. I'm just showing you the difference by running some of these other ones. A Ferris wheel. And there was like the St. Patrick's Day one I had done. And it has like a clover and pot of gold and like a leprechaun and all your classic things, gold coins. But then you start running out of ideas, and I think food was an easy one. Like then all of a sudden, okay, we're putting in an ice cream cone, but it's green. So green ice cream cone, green like sunglasses. That's why it's nice sticking with like a color theme, because then you can start adding things that are somewhat like they don't seem related, but because they're in that color, then they're related. Oh, I like this. So look at, see how we've asked it for like a soft pink. So then you can start pairing like the popcorn with the ice cream with the Ferris wheel, and then it looks really cohesive. I hope that makes sense for everybody. I think this is a good example of being able to achieve that. So you don't have to just use color, but use like soft pink, dark pink, like that kind of descriptive words to it. But Andrea's prompt generator will help you guys if those ideas don't come to you. She has this prompt generator that helps you envision those things. So I'm going to take my screen away.
Okay, let me show here real quick my screen. I have been, I like that theme I entered in the prompt generator, and it actually gave me, with the prompt that I used, it gave me different watercolors styles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so here is the carnival stuff. Oh my gosh, this looks like a tree.
I know. I don't know why the cotton candy is all crazy.
What the heck? This one is A-okay,
That
but
one's not bad.
yeah. So here is the Clipart generator. There are two ways for you to use this, two steps or whatever you want to call. So here is a prompt builder. And this is if you want to just play around with the prompts and you enter what you're looking for. So in this case, you could say, you know, the elements for the carnival. I used, I think summer, where's ChatGPT? It was summer fun fair. And then you can enter, you know, the different styles, the characters, and we have a prompt database. And here you can enter all your different what do you call parameters that you want in your prompt builder. So this is one thing if you want to create a prompt. If you want ready for you, done for you, a ready prompt, we have a prompt gallery. Let me unfreeze here. So we have a few prompts over here for you already, and you can save your own. And then here, just enter like one image that you created with that prompt, so you have an idea of how you know, of what the prompt is. So we have a few different ones over here. So there's like more realistic, more hand, you know, hand drawing style. There's like a coloring page one, so forth and so on. And these prompts, the prompt generator, it takes up to 4 different variables. So for example, you have your subject, maybe you want, you know, color, or like, you know, oval frame for this case, square frame, whatever it is. So and then this is where it goes for the this is the one that we use for the bingo. Here you can generate up to 30 elements, and I set it to 30 because our bingo cards have slots for 30 images. And again, this was created because I am not a, creative person when it comes to, creating clip arts or any kind of design to, for that purpose. So I was like, okay, I need something and I need something fast. So I created this. So all you got to do here, you enter the number of elements that you want. And then in this case, I put summer funfair, and then it will generate this prompt for you. So if I were to say, swimming or pool party, for example, it already will prompt the prompt over here. So then I went on ChatGPT and I pasted the prompt, and then it gave me the 30 elements, and then I pasted that element in here. I just copied and pasted over here this way, and then here it's a second prompt to get a more detailed description for each one of these. So I placed it in here, and then here it gives me, the carousel, for example, the cotton candy. It gives like all these different words and description that will make, it will direct Midjourney to create the image, as you want. And of course, you can go ahead and change, like if you don't want the cotton candy to be pink, you can change it to blue or whatever color you want. But just so you have an idea, it gives you a head start on doing that. Now, just a heads up, if you're creating something more like doodle image or, hand drawing or something like that, I would suggest you going just with these and not the detailed description, just because the detailed one will give you a more realistic looking kind of clip art, kind of image. So, and then you go ahead and paste that in here. So just copy everything. I didn't finish. That's okay. And then you just paste that in here the way it is. And then you go to batch work, this tab over here. Now here you're going to select the prompt that you want to use. So if there's nothing in here, these are the prompts from the prompt gallery. So I selected to the style that I used it over here. It was this one. The prompt is watercolor off. Now everything in brackets is the variable. So in this case, you can have two variables. So the object or the subject or whatever you want to call, and then the color. And if you leave this blank, the color, it will just give you pastel colors. So this is what I did on my images over here. I just left it blank. So I did not specify any colors, but you could, just so you know. And then, so once you selected your prompt, you're going to select your Clipart pack, which is from the Clipart pack ideas tab. So we're going to go with the summer funfair. And then all you do here, now the first variable, which is the subject, is already, it's all those things that ChatGPT gave you over here. So you do not have to manually enter that. Now, if you do one color, for example, you want your cotton candy to be pink, just change over here, the second variable, and then you will see here that this now says pastel pink colors. And if you don't want it, it will just let the Midjourney go, do its own thing. So yeah, and then you just copy the prompt and then you paste in here. And these are the ones that I got. I love pastel colors. I think it's very, soft. I rather go pastel than bold colors. Oh, it depends too. If you're doing, depends on the prompt, I guess. But if you're doing this, you can choose whatever color you want. And then where did I stop? So popcorn. Where's the popcorn? Okay, here. Then we can go ice cream cone. And just copy and paste. If you're using Discord, you're going to have to add the /imagine. But it should work the same way. Let's put just a couple more, see what it gives us. And this is how, and then you just go ahead, you download your Clipart. Um, if you are, if your bingo card in Google Sheet has a white background, you don't even have to remove the background of these images. You can literally just copy and paste this there. So yeah, I like this style. This look pretty cute. So we just like download the images and then add to your bingo cards.
Awesome.
It's I'll do some more. I like that theme. I'm gonna put that in our Etsy shop. Um and then let me see what else. Let's change the prompt here just to see. Let's do the coloring page one. That would be interesting. Oh, there we go. There we go. And again, once you build, if you build a prompt over here, your prompt will show. So let's say Ferris wheel, and then you can set like the parameters, aspect ratio. You can do everything. You can exclude things. So if you want no, I don't know, no clouds, the prompt will already add the dash dash or whatever thingy. And you can do single image so it doesn't, give you a bunch of different things in there. You can select, silhouette, realistic. You can select up to 2 different image style, and then you can custom enter things if you want, like minimalist. And then once you found the prompt that you like, just come over here, Control C, and then enter in your prompt gallery. So let's go down. And then you're gonna enter that here. Just remove the extra spaces because it's weird. Let's say you can remove that. And then this you're going to enter in brackets. So then when you go to the batch work and you select this prompt, it will know that this, just go like this, and then it will know to replace this with your other ideas from here, if that makes sense. And then just go ahead, enter your image in here so you know that this prompt will give you this style. And then go on with this one. So let's see what it gives here. That's not bad, actually. This is very simple, for you to create a coloring page. You can, this is like, I knew it was going to come with a lot of details. But you can just play around the prompt and ask for like very simple, I don't know, very minimal. And then you can just go ahead and tweak your prompt over here. Let's see. This is cute. This looks like a unicorn though. There we go. I mean, it depends how detailed you want, for your coloring page, for example, but yeah. And this should give you saw in here, in less than 5 minutes, I have my images. This looks pretty cute, this ball. You have some flip-flops. This one looks weird. The flip-flop is always like close over here. But yeah, again, just go ahead and you can rerun. If, like, let's say you like this prompt, but you gave you like weird images, just click rerun, and you can click it like a couple of times, and it should give you the same flip-flops over here. I mean, the same prompt, and it will just, oh, this one looks normal, and it gives you more, more images. like in less than 5 minutes, you have all of your 30 images. You have, they're cohesive, they're in the same style because you're using the same prompt. Um, and then you have a whole theme, and then you just put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is it.
All
and
right.
if, and if you are in VIP, I think I pasted that here. If you are in VIP, you can grab the generator here, and just remember this generator is for personal use only, or for you to generate your commercial images. The images you can do whatever you want, just you cannot resell or this prompt or share with anybody. So the prompt generator is just for personal use, but the images are yours. So and if you are not a VIP and you still want to use the prompt generator, you can grab this here. It goes in our Etsy shop, and I added just now. I added a 50% off coupon. So if you are on Etsy, just add live 50 to checkout. I think I did it. I'm gonna double check that if it's live. But yeah, got a brain fart. But then yeah, then you get 50% off our generator.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's so cool. Love it. I love the where you can add the variables. So like
Mhm.
we talked about with the purple orange, you can just like copy and paste like purple orange all the way down
Yeah.
if you want, like an alternating color. So
Mhm.
that's cool. Awesome. Well, if you guys have questions, you can feel free to drop them down below in the group or in YouTube, and we'll get back to you guys. If you have any questions or comments, let us know. And thanks for watching. And do we know what next week is about yet? I don't think we do.
No. So if you have any ideas or what do you want to hear from us, just let us know.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.